Episode of Talking with the Boys is brought to you in part by Dad Noises.
That's feeling a little tight. Gonna have to fix that one. Alright, welcome back to episode 2 of Talking with the Boys.
Hi.
With Tristan.
And Zeb.
Alright.
So what do you want to talk about?
What do you want to start with?
I think we should get the big one out of the way. I got a little something for you. You're a fan of Marvel movies. Would you say?
Perhaps.
Would you say? Did
I would say.
Did you hear about that new petition that went around?
No.
The one that like 30,000 people signed to get Danny DeVito to play the Wolverine in the new Marvel
Yes,
film?
I did. I did see that one.
Yeah.
Has it gotten signed?
Yeah.
You think he'll do it?
I hope he does.
How old is Danny DeVito?
He's 74, 75, something like that.
I feel like he died trying to do it.
Could you imagine the little Eggman running around? he's all lubed up like in that episode of Always Sunny.
Always Sunny has almost killed Danny DeVito 3 times now.
Really?
That scene. Okay, so here's a little hidden fact about Danny DeVito for you.
Hit me hard.
The man's buoyant. The man is very buoyant, like an egg.
He's flat.
So that scene, I think it was like season 4 or something like that. I can't remember what season it was, but it was the one where they were on the cruise ship.
Oh yeah.
To get him to sink to the bottom of that little pool,
Mm-hmm.
they had to put like weights in his clothes.
Oh,
because he was way too buoyant.
that's dangerous.
He almost drowned because nobody was like, when he was doing like stuff like crossing his hands across his neck.
They thought that it was just part of it.
He was actually drowning.
Wow.
He left as soon as they got him out of the water. He was really mad.
Wow. That's
Fuck you guys, I'm out of here.
done for the day.
Don't mess with me. And he pulls out his little Wolverine claws.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
only like 3 inches.
It'd be funny. I think I would like to see him as the Wolverine. I think, but it would turn it into a huge joke going from Hugh Jackman to Danny DeVito.
I think there was a thing way back when Marvel movies were starting to be like Howard the Duck era,
Ooh.
where they were actually, Danny DeVito was supposed to be Wolverine.
Oh, that was a thing that was supposed to happen?
It was supposed to happen, and it was supposed to be like a comedy kind of. It might have been. I can't remember where I saw it, but I remember seeing like concept art of Danny, like a short little stout Wolverine, getting real pissed at everybody.
I'm gonna fact check that real quick. I'm gonna fact check that.
Let me make sure my ringer's actually off because this button's broken.
Yeah,
I
you
turned
might-
it off before we came down here.
You might want to because it's gonna get real tragic.
Let me turn it down
Keep doing
too.
that. Somebody already made a poster, or is this the old one? Right here.
That's the old one.
That's the old. Oh, okay. See, that doesn't look bad. I'd be okay with that.
He'd make a cute little guy. I always thought Danny DeVito and that guy that played the detective in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, I thought they were the same person. When I was a kid.
Yeah, I can see how you think
And then I
that.
was like, wait, Danny DeVito's not that tall.
Danny DeVito's not that tall, but I can see like how
They have
you
a
would
very-
think that.
A very intense likeness
Yeah.
with their attitude and character.
Yeah.
I was going to say something I completely forgot. Oh, the guy who plays the detective in Roger Rabbit, you know he's like British?
No,
That's crazy. Yeah. He's
Oh,
like, he's British in real life.
I don't want no Brits in my movies.
I don't want Brits in my cartoons.
Yeah, I'm a
What is
cartoon.
this?
What is this?
We beat him in 1776 for a reason. Don't come back.
Come back
here.
over here. I dare you to come back. I'll dump your tea in the harbor
I
again.
swear to God, I'll eat your ass.
So one of my biggest fears happened down in Florida. Did I tell you about this?
No.
This is one of my biggest fears. There was a man who had gotten up at like 4 a.m. to go to the bathroom, and when he went to the bathroom, he got bitten by a snake that came out of his toilet.
I do remember you telling me. We were going to the comic book store.
Yeah, yeah. I had to look it up. I had to read the article because I had to know where he got bit. I had to know if it was something terrible or not. But he didn't get bit like on his scrot or anything like that. He got bit on the hand when he picked up the seat.
Oh.
By like it was like a boa constrictor or a boa python or something like that. It was somebody's pet.
What, did it go through the sewers?
I don't know. The animal control Florida people were like, we don't know if this snake is coming in or if he's going, but he's here. He's here to stay.
I remember
They don't know where he came from.
It
But it had to have been somebody's pet because it wasn't poisonous. Unless boa constrictors and pythons aren't poisonous anyway. I don't know that.
I don't think they are venomous. I'm not sure. 'Cause
Venomous, poisonous,
they strangle
whatever.
them,
Yeah.
and then they go
But
in
he
for
just-
the feast.
He just nipped on him.
It's like when you
Little nip.
it's like ground beef. That's what their tactic is.
Ground beef? What are you talking about?
They mash it up, slurp it down, raw.
Don't slurp down ground beef through a straw.
Not the way I eat it. My biggest fear when I was a kid, I wasn't afraid of snakes coming through. I was really terrified of a giant spider.
Were you talking like Kamunga from Godzilla? How he's like 20 feet tall or 20 stories tall?
Like, that coming out of my toilet. I couldn't sit down. My whole house gets like reeked with havoc, and I'm like, oh god, I knew this was gonna happen.
Oh, please, why?
I was afraid of like a spider. I don't know,
Like dinner plate size?
like a dinner plate size,
Like inside of my hat size?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like just coming up, my butt spread, doing the deed,
Go in the do.
and that dude comes out there and he's like, that's a hole, and just climbs
Oh.
inside,
Yeah, that would
like bites all over.
that would freak me out too. But a snake doing that would be bad too.
That also would be bad.
Yeah, because he's like a long little worm.
He would
Whole thing going
he would
on
have to
in
make
there.
some definite room in there.
Yeah, you're gonna have to compensate for that real bad.
Mm.
But he is real. He's real flexible though, so
I mean,
be okay.
you might be okay with it
Might be
by
okay.
the end of it.
I don't know.
Might have a new number in your phone. It's
It's Jimmy. Snake Hands Jimmy. So, you wanted to talk about something too?
oh,
Speaking of like different states and news and headlines and such.
Illinois lawmaker Tony. I can't remember his last name.
Look it up.
I'm gonna look it up.
Look it up. Pull that up. Doing this live. Illinois lawmaker.
Anthony DeLuca cracked an egg in front of all of. Oh, that's a video. I don't want that to play.
No, we can't watch
It's
that.
annoying. He cracked a video in front of not a video. He cracked an egg in front of everybody. He pulled out a pan on the Senate floor and he cracked it open. He said, "If you legalize marijuana, that's your brain on drugs. That's your family. That's your children in this pan." And he set it down and he goes, "And I think I've made a powerful enough case for you to make your choices." And he sat down and everyone clapped. It was like those
Really?
fake Tumblr stories.
Really?
Yeah, everyone stood up and they were like,
That's the guy.
That's my man.
That's it. He's the man. He's stopping crime before it even
There's
starts.
a dude in the back with a sleeveless shirt. He's like, hell yeah!
He's like the. It's like the old commercials with the pan and like the remember the one with the talking dog?
Oh yeah, he came in. He's
He's
like,
like, I don't like it when you smoke marijuana.
sorry.
So, it's-
Well, you're a dog, dude. Yeet.
oh man, that's nuts. I can't believe that. What was it? That one. I think that one was the weirdest one. The dog one.
That one and the deflation.
I don't think I remember the deflation one.
Deflation ones. I remember MTV when I was a kid watching it all the time.
I'm gonna pull it up without playing the audio.
Be careful when looking up deflation.
Yeah, I'll be careful. No, it's inflation that you got to worry about.
I like my fetish is watching women shrivel up to almost a craisin type creature.
A little raisinette, chocolate covered raisinette.
Yeah,
This one?
flat anti-pot ads. Oh, there might be audio going to that.
No, there's not audio. We're good.
But
Eating dinner with the family.
oh wait, no,
Is this not the
no,
one?
this is a parody one.
Oh, it's not the real one.
No, it's this guy on YouTube that does these funny videos.
Oh, you know what? As soon as I saw that little thumbnail, I knew what was going on. Yeah. Yeah. There she is.
And like always,
Oh.
somebody walks in, they're like, "What's wrong with her?
If you
She smokes pot."
if you guys want to know what we're looking at, let's look up flat anti-pot ad. You'll see it. It's got like 780,000 views on it.
This bad boy.
She smokes pot.
Family Guy made fun of this.
I don't remember that one at all.
I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, it was one of the episode where they were licking toads.
I don't remember that either.
You remember the toad licking episode?
No,
A bunch
no,
of these
I don't-
Mexican frogs fell out of a plane.
I watched a lot of Family Guy in a little bit of time, so a lot of it's just kind of big blur to me.
A bunch of frogs came out of a plane. They fell to the ground. They were hallucinogenic frogs
Of course.
invading our country.
Of course.
And then some kid was like, "I dare you to lick it," and he licked it, and he went on a trip.
And then when he came back, he was flat.
Yeah. No, it was Meg. She was sitting in the living room, and she's like, and they're like, "What happened to her?" She started licking toads.
And she was flat?
She was just flat on the couch.
That's funny. Oh, man. So...
Alright, so listen. This weekend, I decided to go out in the garage and decided to fix up some of my old hot rods.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're not running too well, so I started looking it up online, because I'm not that big of a car guy. Turns out, it's the carburetor.
It's always the carburetor.
Rip the carburetor out. I unscrew the carburetor. I look inside. It's filled with shit.
Yeah, you can't have that.
I go to the store.
Can't
I
have
get
shit in
carb cleaner. I put it in the carb.
Yeah.
I'm switching it around because I have to clean my carburetor when there's things in it.
Yeah.
Can't it just learn to do it itself?
No, of course
No! Because I have to clean the carburetor. I have to do it all the time. Cleaning this stupid vehicle.
Carb cleaner on sale at your local auto store. Only $8.99. All right, welcome back after that sudden commercial break there. Tristan, I found God. I found God today.
Oh, did you now?
Yes, he lives in Berlin, Germany. Let me tell you about this. There was a pigeon that saved a driver from getting a speeding ticket.
That's why I believe in Jesus.
Yeah, me too. And the police there say the Holy Ghost must have had a plan to help the driver. It was divine intervention.
Just like King Louis.
Yeah. So what had happened was it's just like King Louis.
Just build that bird a
Perfect.
fucking castle, dude.
Yeah, yeah. So the pigeon flew in front of the camera right as the driver got caught speeding. So the camera went off and the pigeon was in front of the driver's face. So even though they have the vehicle, they can't decide who was driving it. So they can't give the guy a ticket for it.
You want to hear some bullshit about that?
Thank you, pigeon.
You want to hear something?
Yeah.
When I was in trouble for public indecency, not a single bird came in to help me clear my face.
The only bird I had was the one with me, if you know what I'm saying.
You know, when I murdered that pigeon.
They called it public indecency. I called it getting revenge on old Jimmy. It was a fun news article.
Let me bring up a news article for you here.
Okay.
Former manager of DoD Aerospace threat program, UFOs are real.
Okay.
I mean,
Do you believe? Well, before we go, do you believe?
I
in
believe
UFOs?
there's life out there, but the thing is, UFO.
I don't think they're coming here.
I mean, you could look up at the sky and see an airplane and not be sure what it is, and that's classified as a UFO.
Yeah, that's an unidentified flying object. You know, they call them something else now.
What do they call them?
They don't call them UFOs anymore.
It was like a UFA.
Hold on, I forget. Let me look it up. But keep reading your article.
Something extraordinary was revealed today. Former high-level officials and scientists with deep black experience who have always remained in the shadows came forward on one platform. These insiders have long-standing connections to government agencies which may have programs investigating unidentified aerial phenomena. Is that what they're called now?
Yeah,
UAPs?
UAPs. That's the new one for it.
The team includes a 25-year-old veteran of the CIA's Directorate of Operations, a Lockheed Martin program director for advanced systems at Skunk Works,
Okay.
and a former Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense for Intelligence. So these guys are coming out and saying that there's aliens. And we got them.
Where's the proof?
The what?
Where's the proof?
I don't know what that word is.
Proof? They don't have any proof. They're just coming out and being like, yeah, they're real.
I don't speak gibberish. Sorry, buddy. Today marked the official launch of To the Stars Academy of Arts and Science,
Yes.
an innovative public benefit corporation which will advance research into unexplained phenomena and develop Related technology, it has established 3 synergistic divisions: science, aerospace, and entertainment.
Okay.
Entertainment's important.
Yeah. They're entertaining us with the fact that they think these aliens are real.
We believe there are discoveries within our reach that will revolutionize the human experience, says company president and CEO Tom DeLonge.
So I don't get it. Are they real or are they not?
I guess it's just a team that says aliens are real and we're going to get them.
That's what they said.
These guys are going to step up on the platform like what Obama did during that whole scenario back when he caught that guy.
That guy.
That one dude.
Oh,
and he said, smoking a cigarette loosely on stage, he said, we got him.
We got, ladies and gentlemen. That wasn't Obama.
Oh, wait, no, it wasn't. Wasn't it like a CIA director?
No, it was. I think it was Bush, wasn't it?
No.
No?
No, because Obama killed that dude.
No.
That one man.
That one man. He who shall not be named. We're talking about Osama bin Laden.
Yeah. Talking about like Voldemort in the basement here.
He got Voldemort. We got him.
We got him.
That boy with the scar on his head or whatever his fucking name is. We don't fucking worry about him anymore.
We finally found all the pieces to his soul.
Yeah.
So,
we cut him up. We chopped him down.
Let me look it up. What president led
It was Obama.
the killing of Osama?
That was Obama.
It was.
Osama Obama.
Because they were like, Obama and Osama are the same person. How'd they kill Osama if Obama's still up there telling me I can't have my guns?
His middle name is Hussein.
Barack Obama.
We're gonna have... How are we gonna have a president whose middle name is Hussein? You remember that video?
Oops.
It was like some hillbilly down in God knows where, God's country, screaming about how we can't have Obama as our president because his middle name is Hussein. That's their only reasoning for why they thought he was going to be a bad president.
Because his name rhymed with a...
No, because his middle name is Hussein.
Oh! I remember people... There's a lot of people that think he's Muslim. And it wouldn't matter if he was. There's nothing illegal against it. I feel like if he was, he probably would have spoke out. It would make him the first of 2 things.
Yeah. Black.
Mm-hmm. And Muslim.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't think America's ready for that yet.
No,
They're not ready.
No, we gotta go back to the old white guys for a little while.
We gotta get some buffers in there. Get everybody back to normal.
Yeah.
And then boom, a Jewish woman.
Isn't there a Jewish woman running this election?
Bernie.
You said woman. I said woman. He is a man.
There might be a Jewish woman running. I don't
know.
I haven't looked into the candidates.
I don't know. I'm not political. We're just talking out of our ass here.
I'm deeply political. I'm actually part of my local government.
Fill those potholes, am I right?
Yeah. I thought about joining the Parks and Rec and stuff to see what they were doing, but they do really boring. They just do like stuff with kids.
I don't like kids.
No.
That's the worst STD that you can get.
Working for the city to take care of kids.
Those kids.
That's my job.
Those kids can take care of themselves.
You ever heard of a street kid?
No, I never heard of a street kid.
Never heard of a street kid?
No, tell me what
street
just
kids.
Like a little homeless kid.
They are a subspecies of human.
They're not real people.
Extremely resilient.
They're not like actual human beings. They're
No.
like have they evolved or devolved?
Like Lord of the Rings, where the elves are coming out of the mud.
Oh, the little bit. Yeah, the orcs.
But imagine that, but it's New York City garbage.
And it's children.
It's pure little kids.
What do they do?
You want to tell me? Want me to tell you what street kids do?
What's going on with street kids?
Man. Well, according to a story that I read in my mind, they will suck you. The skin. They will suck the skin. I don't have any stories about...
Wait. Where are they sucking?
Disclaimer, I don't have any stories about street kids potentially sucking the penis of a police officer until he dies to get off the rap. That's complete hypothetical.
That's neither here nor there.
They're legal kids. I mean, because they're entities. They're ageless.
Yeah,
they're thousands of years old.
They're like they're like what you call them? Banshees?
Mhm.
like entities.
They go
Little-
through the night, except they don't have any trees. They have to